I'm going to put some yellow rice at the bottom of my pan here. You know, this will swell up, so I'm not... Just cover your pan, okay? I think that's a plenty. Because you know that stuff will swell up. Then I'm going to take me some... These are pork loin, where they've just cut up a pork loin, okay? I'm going to take me... well, wait a minute, I got to do this first. Where's my soup? Where's the soup? I'm going to put some soup on top of it, and I'm gonna mix this soup with a can of water, because you got to have some water in there for it to swell up. You know what I'm saying? This is a can of cream of mushroom. Now this yellow rice is seasoned. They've got all kind of seasoning in it, so I'm not gonna put any salt, extra stuff. If we put it on our plate that needs some, we can always add it, can't we? I know y'all think I'm rushing today. Well, I am. I'm rushing. You stir that up. Got another new apron on today. Got this week, last week. I'm just now getting to wear it. Okay, you put this over the top. Spread it out. Now you take your pork loin chop. Sorry about that. And 1 piece of bacon. You wrap the pork loin with a long skinny piece of bacon here. Now to stick that one on the top and put it in. Now I've got 5 of these. It's gonna be 5 of us today. Since Bay's at college, she can't come. But Bay, if you're watching this today, darling, I love you. This keeps your pork loin from drying out too, since I'm putting it on the top. And all those good flavors are gonna go down there in that rice, which I'm not gonna put any seasoning on it, see? So all this good flavor will go down there. 3. Hope I have room. I hope I picked out a big enough pan. I think I did. Like that little train trying to go up the hill. Did y'all ever read that to your children? And he says, I think I can, and he got to the top. Y'all read to your children. That's all I can tell you. It's comforting to them. It's a good quality time together. It helps them. Don't send your children to kindergarten when they can't even do anything. Teach them a lot at home, so when they get there, they'll be ahead of the game. All right, there we go. I'm gonna cover this with foil. Let me look. If I peek in here, I'm gonna cook it on about 400. But if I peek in here and it looks like it's drying out, that rice, just barely put your little water around in it, because that rice has got to swell up, so it's going to absorb all that can of water that I put in it, okay? I'm fixed to cover it up and put it in the oven. Oh, and by the way, when I cover it up and put it in the oven, I'm going to do it till it kind of gets ready, and then I'm going to take this top off, because I want that bacon to crisp up some, okay? I got to leave it on there at first, but at the end, I'm going to take it off and remember, just add a little more water if you feel like you need it, okay? Oh, my oven's hollering at me. There. Okay? Anyway, so now it's going. I needed to talk to y'all just a little bit more about that pork chop casserole. Listen, if you want to see a picture of it, I showed it on yesterday's video. And it was over on the left side of that plate. And so when you dip down into it, you get you some rice and a big pork chop all at the same time and put it on your plate. And I could not find that picture. I guess I deleted it because I was going to say something about it on this video. Hey, that's just like me, isn't it? So I decided I got to put up some picture on this to be able to talk, because my phone won't let me talk unless there's something up there. So I just took a picture of my jade plant, and it's in my bedroom, and I've got it sitting on a churn that I've got turned upside down. I love pottery. So this is an old pottery pot and an old pottery churn, and I always water some of my plants with ice, and the reason I do is that ice melts real slowly, and so your dirt gets good and wet in there without coming out through the bottom of the pot. And so this is a good way to water them. I do this a lot. And jade plants don't need much water, so I'm going to water it this one time, and then I'll fill of the dirt, and when the dirt gets good and dry, I'll water it again. And I've got this one in a window because it likes filtered light, and only the morning sun comes in this window just a little bit. I've had this plant for years and years and years. I love jade plants, and they've got an odd shape to them and everything. My grandmother had one. I called her Granny, and she gave it to me when I was first married. And I went on vacation, asked my neighbor to water my plants, and she overwatered it and killed it. Because this is a succulent, and you just can't overwater them. You got to let them dry out and then